Ready, we're back. Apologies for that. My computer apparently does not like streaming from Ken's Tavern, which is a little weird. If anybody remembers last time, it did shut down like twice, which was pretty odd. I stream on my own channel and it's fine and we'll go for hours and I don't have this kind of problem, but it seems to be really unhappy with whatever is going on. Like, for example, like right now, when I'm looking at my stats, like memory still 40%, 15% CPU. Like, it's not overloading. It's so weird.
It's not like there's anything dynamic going on screen either.
Mm-mm.
It's a still image.
Yeah.
It's
super weird. So maybe I'll observe if it happens again and it's like during a time when maybe all of you are talking or something, then maybe we'll know it's like Discord like overloading it somehow, but it seems really strange to me.
See,
like it can run like huge games and stream, so that it doesn't make sense that Discord would like crash it like that. So
I mean,
either something's corrupted with
that's
it.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Is also there is the instance of like you said, a lot of us talking. There are certain. I know this is probably not the best example out there, but there are certain games that will lag when a lot of people are in VC at once because something to do with the servers trying to process the game, well, in this case, the stream, and multiple voices talking at once.
Yeah, like it's possible that
I don't know. I'm not gonna try and explain it because I'm no IT guy. If I was an IT guy, I'd actually be making money right now. My unemployed ass is not making any money.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But okay, so we're back for now. If it does crash again, I don't know if I have the patience today to like fight through that. So I apologize in advance. If it does, don't like the VOD is saved. It saved last time. Like it's no worries. Like the stream itself is on Twitch, so the VOD's saved. So we didn't lose anything like that. It's just frustrating because we lose time.
I know this
sucks for anybody viewing.
I know this is probably kind of selfish, but like even if the stream does crash again, I'm kind of glad that I was able to get that scene out because like
I would have felt bad if it did happen like right in the middle of that too, for sure. Just punch in the face, Nicole. Yeah, Kristen, I feel like it. That's for sure. So yeah, if it does happen again, I super apologize, but we probably won't restart if it does happen again today. I'm gonna watch all my stats as my computer's running here and see what happens. If it overloads at some point, I'll know about it. But I really apologize for that. It, like I said, it does not happen on my own streams. It's only here, so the only difference would probably be Discord. So we'll see. My other option might be, if this is going to keep happening, is to maybe look into like Streamlabs Prime or something where it keeps it running for you.
Oh, fancy.
So I will double check on that. If I have to, that's something we could think about. But we're also maybe think about someone else maybe hosting until I get it figured out. Okay, so I really apologize, but we just finished up the scene with Argonis and Bartholomew having an interaction. I'm very sorry, but where did you folks end off before I had to interrupt you?
Okay, so basically the whole thing with Bartholomew just happened. Bartholomew explained why he ran away from the fight, that being that basically everything just flashed before him and he just couldn't handle the heat, which is no excuse, I know, but anyway, when Argonis released him from whatever the name of that spell was, Druidcraft, thank you. I should have known that, damn it. When Argonis released him from Druidcraft, Bartholomew had just finished breaking down, basically, so he kind of fell on the ground. He's a little weakened. He hasn't lost any HP yet. No. He hasn't lost any HP from it. Argonis was not too rough with him. And Cirrus helped him up on Hazel's horse to basically get a move on wherever we're going.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So now we're on our way, and Bartholomew is on Hazel's horse. Yes, we're heading down the path.
Perfect. Okay. Thanks, folks. I was like in the middle of trying to figure out if it was gonna crash, so so my brain was like on another page.
You were half paying attention to that, and you were half like, oh.
I was like, I hear a sound. Okay, so you carry on. things have been slightly dealt with. Your relationship is in a weird place, but you have started a new conversation.
It's not good, but it's definitely repairing.
Mm-hmm. As you continue down the path, I think Talia was in the lead, right? I'd asked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Talia, can you roll me a perception check?
Where's my die? Okay, sorry. 20, right?
I still
forgot how to
need to
play.
Yeah, your perception, and that would be
Right.
I still need to go pick up that one I chucked across the room.
Perception plus 0. 15.
Cool. Okay, that's enough. So as you're walking down the path, Talia, you notice up ahead of you, it looks like there's a group of people on the path coming towards you.
And
It looks.
say, can I
Go ahead.
go for it?
No, you go
I
ahead.
was
Let me know
gonna-
what you're gonna do.
I was gonna ask if I could send Harry ahead to see if they're good.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. You whisper to Harry to head on up to check out who is on the trail. Harry nods to you solemnly, takes his responsibility, scampers down you, and heads off down the trail through the kind of woods on the side. So he's trying to be all stealthy. Roll me a stealth check for Harry.
Stealth check. Add my thing on it.
For Harry, let's see. I don't think we have like specific stats for Harry the otter. We probably should.
I should make him
He's an otter. I don't know if he'd
He's
be like super
basically
stealthy.
familiar, so I mean,
So let's say
if we absolutely need to give him stats in the future, we could just look into how familiars gain stats.
Yeah, I would say let's give him like a +1 for stealth.
7 or 8.
Okay.
+1.
That's not super stealthy. Okay, so he heads on
Stumbled.
through the woods, through like the sparse woods, and he does like super well like until he gets there. And then like right in front of these people, you can see that he like comes out of the woods and stands like in the middle of the road like a meerkat, like up on his hind legs, and then just kind of like scampers off to the other side. They all sort of like point him out, and you can tell that they seem like they stop a little bit, like they're obviously a little bit confused as to why an otter's out here in the middle of the forest.
I whispered to Sirius, going, "Isn't he so stealthy?" Taught him that.
Yeah, he's the
Well,
stealthiest
ninja.
otter alive.
Super stealthy, hun.
He's so good. He's getting so good at it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
Sounds
you
like
practicing
cool.
with him.
He scampers back to you, but you can now tell that these people have watched him go back down the path, and they're kind of looking at you. They're far enough away that you can't quite clearly make out like exactly how many of them there are. There does appear to be at least one on horseback, and then like a few people on foot.
And I'll just walk up to them.
For fuck's sake.
Here we go again.
I bet you miss playing with me.
Alright, well, I'm going with Talia.
Okay.
Can the rest of us see this group by now?
Did you share it with them that you saw these people? I guess you talked about Harry, so
Guys,
yes,
guys,
you did
guys,
share it with
look.
them.
People.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, look!
Look,
Guys, look! Really loud, so the people definitely
Hopefully
hear
these
me.
people don't want to kill us.
as you're kind of
Ah.
headed towards them, Harry is sort of telling you about what he saw, and he's like, he doesn't know how to count, so he's like, yeah, there's like 50 of them, and
There's
they're
like
all
500 of
yeah,
them.
there's like 500. There's so many, and they're all like wearing the same outfit. They're wearing the same fur.
I'm wearing the same fur. They all must be siblings because they all have the same fur.
They all look so similar. But they're
I gasps
related.
really
They're all the
loud.
same type of human otter.
Human otters.
Okay, so you continue walking towards them?
Yeah, she walks a little faster because she's excited to see the human otters.
Okay.
I try to catch up with her because I
Yeah.
don't want her
At this
to
point,
totally
too.
get
Yeah,
hurt.
She's
I'm
like,
gonna
"These human-
start speeding up.
He's
Okay.
like these land animals are so fascinating.
Bartholomew is just like he's not fully recovered, so he lifts his head and he's just keeping an eye out. Not that there's much he can do right now. He's just keeping an eye out for anything that could potentially be behind them or to the sides of us.
Okay. So you are continuing down the path. You get closer to them. Talia and Bathatil as sort of in the front. You begin to notice that they're definitely wearing some sort of uniform. It's got a symbol of like a dark bird on it, and they're like wearing basically not heavy armor, but like a soldier's armor.
Neat.
I'm with Bathatel.
Yeah.
I like lean towards her. I'm like, they look serious.
Yeah,
think
we
we wanna-
should be very careful.
I keep walking.
Okay.
Am I near
alright.
Cirrus right now?
Yeah, Cirrus, did you follow them as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And you
Oh,
still
I
have
was
Hazel?
right next to Talia. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you folks come up behind. Slowly after, like, slightly after they notice, you can also see, okay, these folks are serious. Hazel peeks over your shoulder, Cirrus, and she kind of gives a yelp.
What about her?
And then sort of hides behind your back. She whispers furiously into your ear, those are the capital soldiers. I have to hide.
Shit. All right. Cirrus is gonna fly over to Dal and put her on the horse and put the hood up. Shit. Do I have any spells? Oh no.
Hold on. Let me see if I have anything I can do. Bartholomew's weak, but I mean maybe he could do something.
Okay.
Shit.
You can use spells out of battle, right?
Yep,
Oh,
definitely.
I have non-detection.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so for the duration you had a target that you touch from divination magic. Never mind, that doesn't work. Okay. I don't know what to do.
I was gonna try to BS using mirror image, but I don't know what that
do
means.
not cast
It
that.
didn't work. Why not?
I don't know what to do.
I think I have. Hold on, I think I have something in my equipment. Okay,
Mirror image might.
I have.
Wait,
That's what I was
Okay.
anyone have a
thinking.
disguise kit?
I have a disguise kit.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
Quick
Do
change.
you want me to use that on Hazel?
Yes.
I mean, it would be
Okay,
excellent.
so
Yeah.
I am going to use the disguise kit on Hazel, and I think if I'm reading this correctly, I need to roll for deception.
Yeah, if that's, I don't have your stats pulled up, but if that's what it says, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, it says deception, so I'm assuming that
Serious
that's
is
what
Okay.
we're
just
doing
like,
here.
Bartholomew, if
what-
you have
what-
anything to disguise her now.
Alright.
Just.
Wait,
'cause
are we
she's
whispering
young
or are we
and-
talking?
We're whispering.
Don't worry, I have
Try to
Sorry.
whisper,
Thank you.
guys.
Shut up, Talia. No, you're not good at whispering.
Sorry, be
Come
quiet.
on, Thalia, let's go.
It's capital guard.
Okay, so what die do I need to roll for deception? I'm assuming a D20 here.
Yeah, it would just be a d20,
Okay,
and then
so
for you,
I
your
also-
deception is plus
That-
4.
I was gonna add on to that because the first session we had, we forgot to add my deception modifier. Okay, let me go ahead and roll. I got a 3.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this is not
So
gonna
a
be
3
good.
plus 4, so it's a 7, right? Yeah. Okay, so...
And it's going off charisma.
What were
My
you- what were
charisma's a
you-
+3.
Yeah, but your deception is a plus 4. It's in your skill table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You get an extra +1 for something. It's probably to do with either who you are as a bard, with charisma, like something like that. I don't know. It calculates it out for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Let's get this train wreck over
Okay, so
with.
what were you trying to make her look like? Describe to me your ideal disguise that you were trying to do.
Okay, so
And then let me crush it.
It looks like Harry.
I was just gonna throw cloak over her and give her like I was gonna put my hat on her and hand her my loot and make her look like a bard. I'm just her what's that guy's name from The Witcher? One that goes along with
Dandelion.
the guy that sings Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, the bard.
Yeah, Jaskier.
Yeah,
It's Jaskier, or if
basically-
you follow the games, it's
basically just the
Dandelion.
pack mule, and she's the bard. So
Okay.
I put a cloak on her. I give her my hat, and I'm like,
Loot,
here,
that's so
hold this, and I give her my loot, and I'm like, pretend to play something. You're a bard now.
So
Thank
she
you for the
looks
follow.
more
Thank you for the
noticeable.
Okay, so yeah, you give her all this stuff. It's like it slightly obscures her face, but she kind of just looks like you threw a bunch of random stuff on top of someone.
Oh,
It
fucking
isn't,
hell.
like she doesn't look like a completely different person. She just is hidden by some stuff. So it's what I'll do is basically roll against it. So you had a 7 for your deception, and I'll roll if they try to look at her. I will roll to see if they can see past that. So they would just have to beat a 7. So we'll see what happens. Okay.
Bartholomew.
I
put
knew I shouldn't have
Bard's
rolled the
clothing on
frickin'
him.
black die.
Oh.
Okay. So, you have neutrally disguised Hazel on top of the horse.
I have.
You also
attempted.
don't really know why you're disguising her, because you don't know that she's a princess, Bartholomew, because they didn't tell you.
Yeah, no, I don't.
So
yeah,
they
no,
were
I don't
just
know
like,
who she
let's
is,
hide
they're
her.
just
And so
looking-
you're like, here's all my stuff. And like threw
Throw
your
it.
stuff on top of her. So she's on top of the horse with you and covered in your stuff. And the soldiers are making their way towards you, and they get close up. They sort of look over you. So what you can see is there is definitely like a captain of some kind on a horse. There is like 3 sort of foot soldiers and then a couple archers. They just look like a traveling group. They don't look like they're ready for battle. Like none of them are aiming weapons at you. But they are looking at you a little bit suspiciously because they've just witnessed some weird activity from down the road. The captain urges his horse forward a couple steps. Greetings, travelers. What brings you on the West Road today?
Hello. We're just traveling to the capital to visit some friends.
I see. Friends in the capital. Which friends are these?
Oh, you wouldn't know them. Don't worry. Just some.
Well, I'm
we
Captain
have-
Jerry. I know everybody.
Well, they're kind of new.
I lean over. I'm like, that's Captain Jerry.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do you like
We,
know Captain Jerry? Or are you just saying like if
Kinda-
you're excited?
Can I? So because Talia is like,
let's roll to see if this guy's like a weird pop star like soldier captain. I don't know. I just
I
like
was gonna say because Talia's from like kind
Yeah.
of royalty. Can
Yeah.
she like
Yeah.
I want to say smooth talk because it's Talia.
yeah,
but, like,
and
can
this
she,
guy's like this is like a handsome captain. So like
Yeah, Talia
runs-
and
So
Charisma
it's
already
possible
know
there's,
what
like, a-
kind of
George
vampire
Washington
that
level
is.
captain.
super
I
old.
mean, if I can be the voice of reason here, think about this. He's a member of
We
what
don't
is
need a
basically
voice
a
of
police
reason.
force. Police chiefs know everybody,
Okay. So
especially in a small
Talia,
town.
I'm gonna roll to see how popular he is. Like
Oh my
if people would have heard of
God.
him. He got a 3. Okay. He thinks he's really popular. He thinks he's pretty
Okay.
cool. And then Talia, if you want to roll to see if like you've heard of him in court kind of deal, or if you
Would
just
that-
follow obscure figures in politics, whatever you want. If you want to roll, or you can decide if you would have known him. It's up to you.
Would that be history?
Yeah, you could do maybe a history check. Sure.
Out of everything I have, that and nature are the only ones I have a +3 on.
Oh, fantastic.
17 +3.
Nice. Okay, so a 20. Not nat, but that's awesome. Okay, so you roll a 20. So yeah, how do you know him? Have you heard of him or have you met him before?
Can I say that I've met him, but in like a super like embarrassing way to maybe like try to get him to like
Oh my god, yes.
step
Okay.
aside and
Tell
be
me.
like,
Tell me. Tell me how you met him before.
okay, so let's say it was at like a big fancy ball thing,
Mm-hmm.
So
and he was there.
Why are you getting into big balls?
I almost spat water all over my computer screen.
I loved that so much. um, it was like a big like ball thing, and I guess him and his army. He's not an army person, right?
He's
Him
like,
and his group show
yeah.
up.
He's basically like a captain of the guard in the city.
Okay. So they show up, and Talia's hanging out with Harry, and Harry
Harry looks
runs
dapper,
underneath
right?
his
Like Harry looks
ankles.
dapper as
He's
heck.
in a full suit and tie with a little top hat, but he has a cane and all, and a
Little
tailcoat
like
too,
mono,
by the way.
like what is
Harry
it?
or the
Little-
guard?
Little
Harry.
glasses.
Harry.
Guys,
Harry?
just a heads up, it's storming here too, so if I cut out, you know why.
Okay, thank you for the heads up. Okay.
So
Mm.
Harry is running on. He's like stealthily running like around, like against the wall, running towards the captain. And as the captain's like over like a buffet table, Harry like scares him or whatever, and he knocks the entire. I'm gonna say like shrimp cocktail sauce all over himself, and people are just like making fun of him, and he's super embarrassed. And he's like, he left that part of the land to like run away from that. And can I use that against him?
This is quite the story.
Okay, yes. So let's say, yeah, he was like, you both were visiting some
Fun.
some city for a ball and to meet like nobles and stuff. And he was definitely there. You were there.
Yeah.
And yeah, he 100% left the party after that and was like uber embarrassed. So, okay. So, yeah,
In
you
our
whisper.
gamepad, there's a picture of Harry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You. That's so fancy. That's so good. You should post that like in maybe the Peekaboo chat or something, like game planning or general chat or just something so other people can see it.
I love it so much.
That's so good. Okay, so he is sort of talking to you and you whisper really loudly, That's Captain Jerry.
That's
And
Captain Jerry. He pooped himself at the ball. He scared him. He embarrassed himself. Say it super loudly, and then so he hears, and then all
said
his
it's
group
super.
hears.
Yeah, all his group like they laugh, like they chuckle to themselves. You can see them all like snickering.
Arceus on my shoulder, like starts to do his little rat laugh.
His little like
And starts,
chittering.
like pointing at him.
Harry's sitting on my shoulder, pointing at him too, and like cackling.
He's
He's chittering. He's very like.
Captain Jerry, he looks like super confused. Looks at his party. Shut up. And he looks back at you and like notices the otter, and then notices you, Talia. And it's you.
It's me.
You. He like
me.
suppresses the urge to like get really angry at you. It's good to see you again,
Can
Talia.
I do an intimidation thing to see if be like to like intimidate him to let us pass?
Yes.
Oh god.
Sin.
Again, you and charisma.
Shit. No, -1. Okay.
Nina reminds you what happened back in the library in Peekaboo, and Grim had to save her ass.
Got a 16.
Ooh.
16.
Okay then.
Oh,
good.
yeah, okay.
Okay, I
It would
take
be
it
a
back.
17, but I got it -1 because Talia, she's not very
I
Not very
still take it.
intimidating.
I still take it back.
I think
she
he's
holds
like,
Harry up.
yeah, I think he's embarrassing. He's embarrassed enough that that's pretty intimidating. So, okay, so you're like just asking him to move, or you're just general intimidation happening here.
I'm just gonna so when at the ball he spilled like a whole thing of like shrimp cocktail sauce or whatever.
Mhm.
So making intense eye contact with him, and
Does anyone
Harry
have minor
reaches into my
illusion?
bag. Ooh.
Someone minor illusion some shrimp.
I have oh shit, never mind.
Fuck was that? that my end?
Hmm?
I just heard just this random noise.
It might have just been my keyboard.
It sounded like someone blowing in the mic. That might have been my end. My bad.
Okay.
I couldn't tell if someone was like breathing in the mic or if that was thunder. That was thunder. Never mind.
Okay. Okay, so yes, you're going for like general intimidation.
I was gonna have Harry like reach into like his little side bag and hold up a shrimp and like hold it up and be like, know what you did. Just it's 100%
pulls
Harry
up-
trying to.
Just pulls out this like rotting shrimp from your bag.
He's like Harry holding it as he's biting it. And I'm like, look at him, he's so intimidating.
He's like, well, it's good to see you again. Yeah, folks, so, yep, let's move out. And he looks like really
Keep messing
uncomfortable.
on your way.
He like pokes his horse, but his horse is like, it just reads that he is like weak at this moment, and the horse just like doesn't move. So the captain has to like boot it a couple times before it finally moves along. And as he's passing around you, he stares really hard at the girl on the horse.
Look away.
Ooh.
Nothing to see here.
Harry jumps onto the horse and like holds up the shrimp, trying to like use it to like
Yeah, he rolls.
keep Ryan from looking at him.
He rolled a 17 plus
Dang it.
0, so he rolled. Yeah, plus it'll be
Hold
it's
on,
an
Hold
intelligence.
on. Can I blind him?
What?
Yes,
Because I have blindness.
Idea.
you can. That's gonna be interesting, but you can.
Should I?
I'll leave that up to you.
Or we can just
You got about
be
5
like,
seconds to
we-
decide because he's
Okay,
looking at
I
her.
We should just go. We just walk past them.
Yeah.
We've already been kicked out of one village.
Yeah, that's true.
You've
And
already
if
been
they
kicked out of
ask,
one
we're on a
village.
mission from the Kirby's, and
Listen.
we're
That
delivering
wouldn't work.
paperwork for the Kirby's.
Okay, so he looks at the girl on the horse and 100% knows not who she
They're like-
is, but knows that she is currently disguised. Like, it's very obvious that she's like covered in random stuff to try to hide her identity.
Fucking hell.
Why
So
are you swearing at my child?
he
Like-
pulls
That's a little creepy.
he pulls his horse up next to Angwin. He also looks at the horse. Let me roll again for that.
Oh, we forgot about the horse.
Fuck. Oh no. We should put the barn
Wow.
hat on the horse.
He rolls another
Oh my
17.
God.
Okay, wait,
He
so
looks at the
who's-
horse, recognizes, because this is a beautiful horse. This is obviously an expensive stallion. He looks at the horse, looks back at the girl, and then looks around at all of you.
Fuck.
He slowly gets off his horse. And he kneels on the ground in front of the horse and looks up at the girl.
Fuck.
Princess,
Oh my
Can I throw a spell in
god.
there?
Wait.
I have
we've...
thunderclap.
What?
Hey, can I use thunderclap?
Yeah.
No, don't do anything. Don't do anything. We're just gonna get in trouble.
I wanted to
Are
see
you
what he was
trying
doing.
to get us
Constitution.
imprisoned?
I wanted to see what he was doing.
I kind of want to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
So he kneels in front of her on the ground and says, "Princess, we've been sent to look for you. You've been missing for a few days, and your parents are extremely worried about you." For some reason, even though I like know the disguise was Bard stuff, all I can picture is like her in like one of those fake mustache
Need to
glasses
figure out-
things.
I need to figure out how to delete the disguise kit from my inventory now that it's used. Oh, manage equipment. There we go. I think.
But I just picture her in those like round glasses with the little attached like funny nose and the mustache.
Oh my god.
And like she like looks down at him. She doesn't quite know what to say. Cause she still like doesn't really want to give in to like that he knows who she is. He stands back up again and looks around at the party and back at her. Are you a prisoner of some kind? And he draws his sword.
What? No, she's not a prisoner. She came to us for
We
help.
found her first and we're escorting her back. Back the hell
They're
off.
sleepers.
Yeah.
Hazel
Okay, you know-
sighs and pulls off her hood and the fake mustache, and she looks down at him. No, Captain. No, they're here. They're helping me. They're helping me get home.
Mm-hmm.
She looks around at all of you. Yeah, I was.
Sirius is like nodding and like 2 thumbs up at her.
I
Yeah,
was
keep going.
lost. She shrugs and like looks at you guys with like the I don't know what I'm talking about.
I gives her like 2 thumbs up. But she doesn't know what a thumbs up is, so she just holds up her hand.
Okay, at the same
Hazel
time
doesn't
that I
even
would
know who
love-
you are, so she's like gives you the weirdest like thumbs up back. Just kind of tries to replicate whatever it is that you're doing.
At the same time that I would love to try and pass a persuasion check right now, Bartholomew is still pretty weakened and he is just now figuring out that this is a princess. Even though he would probably pass said check because he has a +4 on said stat, a +5 actually on said stat, he's still incredibly weakened, so yeah.
Okay, so I mean,
I
yeah,
could
they've
always
just
go for it, but I don't know how I'm feeling about it because Bartholomew is weakened. Even with that +5.
You would know now because the guard
Yeah.
said princess.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
So,
not
I mean,
kneeling in
He
front
called
of her.
them princess. So unless you think that you would
if
be
you guys
totally
would let me
oblivious,
talk, I could explain what I was talking about.
Dal. Okay.
So I was
do.
thinking, even if I could roll a persuasion check to persuade, yeah, you know what I mean. Even if I could do a persuasion check to convince them that she is in good hands, the fact that Bartholomew is weakened and that he's just now finding out that this girl's a princess, that would probably weaken the effect of said check. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we'll be fine.
is
Yeah, I don't
Bartholomew going to
know.
do anything? Is that like are you taking an action?
I'm honestly thinking about whether I should or not.
Okay.
I don't think you should because I don't think they're going to be convinced by just a random bard. Because
Fair enough.
Hazel's taking care of it, so
They
Yeah,
seem to
it
be
seems like-
persuaded already.
Yeah, I
Hopefully.
think if he tried to talk anymore, he'd probably make the situation worse.
Okay. So the captain still has his sword drawn, but he lowers it slightly. Hazel looks back at him. So yes, I went out for a ride with Angwin, and I was frightened and made it quite a lot farther than I thought I would. And these wonderful adventurers are helping me get back to the capital. Yes. So your services are not needed, Captain. The captain looks around at all of you. One, there's like multiple dragonborns in this party. There is a demon and and then Talia and a bard. So,
And the fact that
And
the
a couple
bard's
smatterings
clothes
of
and stuff
animals.
were on her, that would probably seem a little suspicious.
he sidles up a little closer to her and he's gonna like whisper like out of the side of his mouth, if you are in any kind of distress, princess, I assure you we can help you. We are trained as your guard. We are here for you, and we have been
Talia looks
ordered to
look
bring
at
you
him.
home. What did you say?
Can Talia lean in and whisper like, "Whispering's not very nice."
He like jumps back from you like
Appearing out of nowhere next to him.
just has
He's
has
already scared
visions
shitless. The
visions
fact
of
that Talia's
shrimp
here.
in his face. He does a quick check down on his uniform to make sure there's no cocktail sauce. He slowly and not very willingly sheaths his sword, and looks towards the rest of his guard. Well, I would feel much better in my duties if we also accompanied you back to the capital. Hazel looks around at all of you. She kind of gives like a shrug of her shoulders and like a shake of her head. She doesn't really want them to go with them because the guard is working for her parents.
Sir, like she said, we have it taken care of. We wouldn't want to bother you, because I'm sure you have other duties to see to.
Nope, this is
Actually-
my one job was to return the princess. So this is
Well,
pretty much
Yeah,
what we
there's
came
a
to do.
But your
There is a
princess
village.
is of a higher order than you, and she said she's fine, so go home.
But I am following the orders of her parents, the king and
okay,
queen, who
well,
are
her
technically
parents
higher than them. He's like doing the math.
Her parents aren't here right now, so the princess's words overthrow theirs.
All of us.
He looks around at the troop. They're all like looking to him like, God, this guy's an idiot. Like, why are we working for him? And
I mean, she is the highest member of power present here.
and he looks back. Well, okay, so here's what I'm willing. You folks continue on your way towards the capital, and we will follow at a safe distance.
No. Here's the thing. There is a village behind us that we just came from, and they're having some werewolf problems.
They could
And they
really use
kind-
the help right now.
Yeah, they kind of really need help.
Werewolf problems?
Yeah. There were some werewolf attacks, and they don't know what to do about it and how to get rid of them. They really need some help.
Right.
I'm pretty sure such strong gods, such as yourselves, could lend some aid to these frail villagers.
Roll me a
no?
persuasion check, Bartholomew.
Alrighty. And I actually get to use my +5 here, which is really going to
If
be
you
useful.
fail,
I am
can that-
not.
If you fail, can that please just come off as hitting on the guards?
I am engaged! We have been over this!
Okay.
That
They don't
doesn't
know
mean your
that.
words can't come off as hitting on them.
Yeah.
Point.
Okay, I will roll a persuasion check.
And the guards do not know you're engaged.
Yes, this is true.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Smartass.
Watch the attitude, Dad.
I got a 15.
And that's a plus, what did you say, +5?
5.
Okay, so you got a
Yes.
20. All right. You're hardcore persuasive. This guy is pretty full of himself, even though he's a total, like, butthead.
Okay, so what am I trying to persuade him I could
So
like
you
by
sort
that?
of already did. So you're saying that, like, they seem like pretty strong guards, like, and that seems like a great job for them to go and help this village. You definitely see him, like, puff his chest out, and he's like, yeah, you're right. The princess is safe,
I did-
obviously
I-
in okay hands, and we will be shortly behind you in case anything were to happen. He looks at Hazel, and there are citizens that need our help, men. And like he turns to his troops, and they're all like, huzzah! And he like leaps back onto his horse. I'm gonna roll to see if he does it gracefully or not. Let's just see here. Okay, he got a 15. So yeah, he leaps back onto his horse pretty professionally. He gives like a salute to the princess, nods his head to each of you, and he goes, "Onward, troop!" And they hustle on down the road past you, back towards the Spidiog where you came from. Hazel
hold on.
sighs
I need to-
deeply.
I need to pop off for a second, so I need to take my mic off to not blow up your ears. I'm not useless after all! Okay.
Okay. So you successfully convinced the band of idiot guards, apparently, to let you on your merry way with the most important person they're supposed to protect. And they head off back towards the city, or back towards the town of Spidiog. And you folks the path is open.
All right.
Hazel looks at you all and says, "Thank you. I think it would have been really difficult to accomplish what we needed to accomplish if we were accompanying them back
Yeah,
to the city.
I honestly
highly doubt they would let us break out Gilm if they had come with us.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't really want to have a bunch of guards traveling with us anyway, so
Guards are
Nope.
annoying.
I suppose
Yeah,
that I
true.
was of adequate use to you after all.
For now, you still haven't proven yourself in battle yet. I hold my
Mhm.
reservations until then.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick up Hazel and put her on my back again.
Okay.
And
I pick
return
up
Bartholomew's
Harry the same
hat.
way.
Okay. You continue on down the path. Though you don't come across anybody at this moment, but it does start to get a bit dark out. You can either continue on your way, or you can rest for the night.
How are we? We're still pretty far from where we have to be.
Yeah.
Does Hazel
It's definitely, so it was like a 3-day trip to Spidiog from Peekaboo, but it's like a 5 to 6 day trip from Spidiog onward.
Ooh.
Is anyone like injured? Does anyone need a rest, or? Because I say we keep going.
I'm not injured, but I still am somewhat weakened.
It's
I mean,
been a
the
while.
fact that
Ooh.
the fact that I'm on a horse probably helps things a little, so we could probably continue on, unless anybody else needs to absolutely stop.
My only thing is, like, if we continue on through the night, how does exhaustion work?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
And if we get attacked, there are 2 people that can't see in the dark.
I'm one of them.
So
it would probably
we continue on until dark and take a short rest.
Yeah, let's do that.
sounds good.
Okay. So you're gonna continue on. It starts to get pretty dark out. Who has dark vision and who doesn't?
How
I
do
have
you do
advanced
that?
dark
I
vision.
will.
Let me see. I might have like an item in my inventory. It's obviously not like
I will cast.
I don't know if I
Produce
have like
flame.
a lantern or something.
Where do you
I'll-
see if you have that?
Usually it would be in
I
senses,
okay,
which
I
is on your
have-
left. It would say additional
it's
sense
not-
types.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
anything
okay.
amazing, but I do have a candle.
Okay.
Okay.
I have.
If you're looking at your hold on, wait.
I have blind sight, dark vision.
Yeah, it would be like dark vision. Usually
Left
on the
ones?
left, but it looks like maybe for you folks, I can't see it on your left, but I feel like more of you have dark vision.
I had
I
to click on one of
think-
the things
think
in
I
the
do, I'm
senses
just
for it to
assuming.
pop up.
Yeah,
Hi,
but that's just
Gerberd.
telling you about them. It should have it
Yeah,
listed
I
there.
don't think.
I don't know if any of you
think
guys have
I
dark vision.
do. Where on your sheet would you find if you have this or not?
It would be on the left. Let me just double check because I know there is someone that has
On
Might
the
be- maybe it's
left.
me.
Yeah,
I
you're
know
gonna
that I
have to
have
tell me what you
advanced
mean by
dark
that.
It says special.
it. Yeah,
senses.
so like for example, Halen, who's not playing with us today, but on Halen's sheet, on the left where it has like passive wisdom, passive intelligence, passive wisdom, like that kind of stuff, it should say dark vision. It'll give you a range. So for Halen, it's dark vision
Underneath
60
it?
feet. Yeah.
Okay, so
If you don't have that, then you probably don't have it.
Okay. So if it's in,
I'm
Mhm.
okay,
still not seeing it.
click on in the box that has your passive wisdom and whatever. Where all your passes are,
Yeah,
hit
okay.
the senses where it says senses. It'll come up with a thing that says
Yeah, I've
manner.
already clicked on that.
And mine
Yeah, you
is a
shouldn't-
couple things down.
You
Oh,
shouldn't
good
need
lord.
to click on it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's just
you-
examples of it.
So so when it says blind sight, dark vision, tremor sense, and true sight, those are just possible senses that people could have. But unless
Yeah,
it's
I don't
listed
have
there
them.
on the left,
Oh,
without
weird.
clicking on it, you don't have it.
That's
I don't
right. I
have
was
that.
thinking about Beatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, water
Um,
genocide
That makes
don't
sense.
have dark vision. I
Let's
know that
see.
for a fact because my DM
Our-
plays.
Wait, what
My
the
other DM
fuck?
plays a water genocide.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Nicole,
that
can
makes
you
sense.
give me a sec? I think there's a fucking siren going off.
Sure, yeah. Argonis, you do
if
have like
that- if
produce
that's
flame.
just fair
Yeah,
warning. If that's
so
the
I'm
case,
gonna
I'm gonna have to dip because I ain't dying to a fucking tornado.
Okay. Yeah, double check for us and then you can come back. We're just trying to we'll figure this out as well.
Yeah.
on where to find stuff. Yeah, so it's getting dark. Yeah, a couple people have candles. Argonis, you do have produce flame.
Yep, so
But
I'm gonna
that's-
use that as a torch.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you can get 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. Cool, okay. I had Ivan up, but we actually need Nadia's. There you are. Go. Pay the till. What do you got? You have creep bonfire.
Yeah.
Big
That's
torch. Really big torch.
That's super fun.
Multiple torches.
You can also light out candles, things like that, or light candles, or put them out. So if there is a candle to light, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where we're sitting here. Cirrus has control flames, which is helpful. So if there is already a fire, you
torch.
can double or have the area of bright light and dim light cast by the flame. So you could actually maybe expand on Argonis's light.
Ooh.
Okay,
That kinda
I'll
makes
do that.
sense.
Since it's a
Apologies for that false alarm.
cantrip.
No worries. Okay.
I'm just
Alright.
fucking paranoid.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so it's gotten dark out. Argonis produces flame. Cirrus is kind of like airbending that, firebending that, to make it give off more light.
Sirius is doing serious things.
Bartholomew, do you want to light your candle? Ooh, hydrate everybody.
Do we have enough
Hydrate.
light as is? Because I've only got one candle. You might want to save that for like.
You don't
when we
have to-
Absolutely need it.
Argonis does have his fire out, so
Yeah, I think we should save it
You all
for
can
when
see
we
a little bit ahead of you.
absolutely need it because I've only got one.
yeah. Okay, so you can
Okay.
see about 20 feet pretty clearly around you, and then an extra 20 feet of dim light. Okay, so as we're walking, we did have a random event redeemed. So everyone roll me a dexterity check.
Woo!
We're gonna see which of you is the clumsiest on your way.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Okay,
What's
dexterity.
dexterity?
18.
Oh, +2. Got
What's
it.
wait, did everybody say what's dexterity? What's dexterity? Well, folks,
I had to say the word out loud to be
dexterity.
able to read it.
Well, I'm not gonna be the clumsiest
11.
because I have a +2. There's
Okay, so we
another
have-
fucking 20.
Argonis with an 11, 20 for
16 plus
Bartholomew. How much? Sorry, 16.
16 +2.
Okay, so that's an
I got
18.
Wait, Nicole, we are adding modifiers on
five,
that, right?
Cirrus.
16 for Cirrus.
Yep.
Yeah, add your modifiers.
Yeah, okay, so that's a 20 after modifiers.
Yeah,
Another fucking 20.
or
That's nice.
Talia. And then sorry, Bay the Till, I didn't catch yours.
It just went up.
Oh, okay.
I roll one for Harry.
Yes. If he's
Well, yeah.
walking, yes. Okay. 13 for
Harry's
Bay the
walking
Till.
like a human.
The
Yeah,
two dragonborn of the group.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can
Got
roll.
a 3.
You can roll for Harry, and I will actually roll for the horse as well.
Harry got a 3.
Oh my
Can
god.
I
You got how
roll for
much?
Arceus?
Got a 3.
Oh, poor Harry.
Had one too many rotten shrimps.
And then Arceus is probably on you though, right? Like I wouldn't think
Yeah,
he'd be
that's
walking in the
true.
dark like that. I mean, I guess he's a
tumbled
rat,
off.
so he could probably see. And the horse did well, so Angwin is a super
I
fancy
just don't the
dainty
fact that
horse.
Bartholomew is
Harry
on the
is the-
horse. What is he
So-
doing dexterity for?
If it wasn't for Harry, hold on, you'll see. If it wasn't for Harry, Argonis would have had this happen. But Harry starts to get really tired. His head's like drooping. The poor little otter. He's
Aw.
like dragging his feet.
Oh, poor
Harry.
Yeah.
And he's
Not the
like
otter
falling
boy.
asleep a bit at the wheel here. So he slightly deviates from the path, and he accidentally steps on a bee's nest.
Oh,
Bees.
no.
Bees.
Oh, he's a little baby otter.
You shouldn't have let him roll, man. And you hear a buzzing erupt from this hive. It's like a ground beehive, so it's
Oh,
actually quite
no.
large. So he steps in it. He wakes up really fast because he is an otter, so his hearing's quite good. So he hears this and he goes running back towards you, but unfortunately, as he runs back towards you, he is followed by a swarm of bees and one giant bee.
Oh
I do.
no.
Oh
Like,
no.
Everybody
nature.
roll me initiative.
That's what I can do in nature.
No,
to, like,
what are you
I
gonna do
don't
with the
know.
nature? Roll me
Hey, remind
initiative,
me
and if
how
you want to
to-
do nature on your
No.
turn, you
Do
can.
this. It's just a
oh, you
D20,
want us to
isn't it?
roll and get on the thing?
Yeah, you can just roll. Yeah, a d20, and then
Okay,
your
it's just a
initiative.
D20, okay.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for that.
Initiative.
host. I appreciate it. And you should be able to
That's true.
see on your sheet, Bartholomew, there's a little box that says initiative, and it has a number
I just
in
want
it.
to make sure I was getting the right die. I see the box for initiative.
Perfect. And yeah, so that's your modifier for that.
I got a 1.
Okay, so
My luck had to come to an end sometime.
right. Okay, so we've got Bartholomew, but even with a +3.
Yeah, still, my luck had to come to an end.
So that would be a 4 though, right? If you rolled a 1.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Who else do I got? Talia, where are you at?
I got a 11. That's my modifier.
Talia.
I'm gonna keep Harry in my backpack so he can't run anymore.
Okay. Cirrus.
I got a 9.
Okay. Bathatil.
7.
7. And Argonis.
14.
Okay, I'm back. I'm
14.
sorry.
That's okay. Perfect timing.
There you go.
I had a 14.
Awesome. Okay. And then I'll roll for my bees. The bees news. Wow. They beat all of you.
Oh,
Fast
God.
bees.
Oh my god, no.
Okay, so there's like
Guards are just
one.
looking back.
You can thank who did this. It was Nadia.
Thanks,
You can
Nadia.
thank Nadia for this random encounter. One giant bee, and then there's like a swarm of bees that will act like as one. Okay.
Are we
so
by water by any chance?
if you want to search for it on your turn, you can.
Okay.
There isn't anything like right here on the path, but
Okay.
if that's something you want to try doing on your turn, you can definitely let me know. Okay.
Okay, cool.
I just have to pull up the swarm of bee stats. Swarm of bees. Here we go. Swarm of wasps. That sounds good. All right. Here we go. Okay, the bees are gonna go first. Let's see. Who would have been first on the pathway?
God. Sorry, Thunder.
Yes, maybe I would have been first.
Okay, because you probably went to scoop up
Yeah.
Mr. Harry. Okay. So they are going to the giant bee is gonna go straight for you, Utalia. And then
Fantastic.
the swarm of wasps, I'm gonna just randomly select who else they're gonna go for here. They are going to go for Bathatil. Okay. I don't know. They just decide they don't like you, Bathatil. Maybe you smell too good. Okay.
They know it was my fault.
Exactly. All right. Giant bee rolls a. Hold on. I think that's a 12. No. Yep, 12. They're
Those
probably
on
not going to
ties?
hit with that.
12
Yeah,
On-
Talia.
damage.
12 for the attack roll. So do they hit you? What's your AC?
15.
Yeah, okay, so he's gonna miss. So he comes like swarming down, but bees don't have like the best like dark vision type thing. So he comes swarming down and totally misses you and like plunges into the dirt beside you with his stinger out and then buzzes back up. The swarm of bees is going to go for Bathatil with a 17, I think. Oh no, that's a 20. That's 20. So they're going to try to attack you with just by biting you, basically. So they're going to hit you with a 20, like a 20 for attack. So I'm guessing that's going to hit you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. And so it's one target in the swarm space, 4d4 piercing damage. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
That's 8 damage for you there. So the swarm of wasps. Oh my god, I love it.
Love the green.
I gotta turn up.
Yes.
turn up Ruby.
I can't even focus right now because of this damn weather. It's giving me a fucking panic attack.
Dang it. Did the stream cut out or am I okay?
You're good.
Stream was
Okay.
fine on my end.
It paused. Okay, anyway.
It's
So
music.
anxiety ridden. Okay. See, sometimes it hiccups like that, and that's not as bad. I wasn't tracking it at the time either, so I can't even see what happened. Okay. So, the
Nicole,
swarm of
do you mind if I
bees.
dip out real quick? I'm having a freaking panic attack.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, take your time.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That 8 damage goes for Bathatil.
Yep.
Okay. That's the bee's turn. That's on to Argonis.
Alright, I'm just gonna swat at the bees with my quarterstaff because that's what I had out.
Bees! Ah! Ah!
Bees! That's a 12 to hit.
Okay, are you going for? They're going for the swarm of wasps, right?
The
Okay.
swarm.
Okay, so it's a 12 to hit. You just hit. They don't have super
Okay.
high armor class. And roll your damage.
Now, I'm looking at my character sheet. There's a 1d6, and then underneath it, there's a 1d8 for my quarterstaff.
Ooh, yeah. Let me take a look.
So I don't know which one to roll.
I feel like, yeah, I'm not sure what that 1d8 is. I actually don't remember. Maybe just go for the 1d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try looking that up later.
Yeah, me too. I meant to do that last time actually. If anybody knows, if you use D&D Beyond and you've got the 2 where it says you have a quarterstaff, for example, and the damage is 1d6 bludgeoning, and then underneath it is a 1d8 also bludgeoning. So it's a little bit confusing as to like what that means. It's in like brackets when you click on it.
Right.
I mean,
either way,
maybe you have
3 damage.
proficiency in it. Like maybe that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Proficiency with a
Maybe.
quarterstaff
That's
allows
what
you
it
to
is.
add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll. Oh, is it one-handed or two-handed?
Oh.
Can you
Oh,
use
that
it
would have been
two-handed?
one-handed because I have my produce flame in the other hand.
That would make sense. So maybe that's what it is. Neurotic?
Okay, I will re-roll then.
It's neurotic.
Still 3.
Still 3. Okay, so 3
Yeah.
damage? Okay, sweet.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so they take you swing out, you catch definitely a couple bees in your swing. You're like batting at these bees. That's on to Talia. And I'll put some music back on.
Pause.
Tips in forest fighting music. I
Nice,
don't know what
that'll
that
work.
did. Oh, that is loud. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. I turned it up for the bees, but
Scared me.
yeah.
Getting scared at this episode. So at the big bee, right?
There's a big bee and there's a swarm of bees. The swarm of bees is around Argonis, and the big bee was after you. Yeah. The big
How
bee.
big is the big bee?
It's pretty big. It's a big bee. Hold
It's
on. I can
pretty
give you some dimensions here for the big bee. Does it say? This is like a random encounter one, so it doesn't totally say. But I'd say it's like the size of a cat.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
It's a big
so-
bee.
That's a
After
big bee.
after this fight, are we gonna have a long rest or a short rest?
That's up to you guys.
Okay. So can I use my call to wave action?
Yeah.
It's I can create water up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, if the water falls within as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguish flames or whatever. Can I use that to like hit the bee?
You're gonna try to hit the bee with some water. You're gonna have like a water
Kind of
fight
like
with
water
the bee.
bend it into the bee.
Yeah, 'cause, like bees don't. Or no. Oh wait. Can I do thunderclap?
Yeah, you can do thunderclap.
Because then they would Constitution, I think.
Yeah, they make a Constitution saving throw, or take damage. Okay. Are you using Yeah, perfect. Okay, so you're gonna use thunderclap on them. Are you going for the big bee? The big bee.
Well, it's you create a burst of thunder sound that can be heard up
Right,
to
and
100
each
feet away.
creature. So
Yeah.
okay, perfect. Do you have as yourself? Do you have it so you can exclude people from it, or are your buddies gonna also have to roll?
It's each.
I
other than
don't think you have an
each within-
ability. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
everybody's gonna have to roll for that. Okay, if you're still up for that, everyone. It's only a Constitution 10, so it's not a hard save.
Okay, I just got back. What are we rolling for?
Um,
Would you guys be okay with that?
Yeah, Talia's gonna cast Thunderclap, which creates a burst of thunder sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away, and each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Yeah,
So
that's fine,
everyone is
fine.
taking a Constitution saving throw. You just have to beat 10. It's not too bad.
Okay, so do I roll a d20?
Nope.
Or
It's just
1d6.
cantrip. So it's just
Okay.
you do it, and then if they fail the Constitution, then they take then you roll the damage. So
Okay.
everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw. If you beat 10, you're fine. If you do not beat 10,
What die
you're
are we
gonna take
using?
1d6.
Do a
1d6.
D20 plus Constitution, bud.
Ooh.
I got
Uh-oh.
I got an 18 plus 2.
18 plus 2, fantastic. You pass.
13
got
plus
an
roll.
eight.
Where's my... There are my saving throws. Okay, let's see. I got a 10 plus 1.
Okay, you pass. Just. It's close.
My luck
Yeah,
is
I
running
didn't
out.
pass.
You didn't pass?
So,
Okay.
no.
The
I
giant
got an
bee
8.
also didn't pass. So roll me your damage there, Talia.
D6, right?
Yeah, I think it was 1d6.
Do you want me to use the Discord bot?
Nope, you can roll your own.
I can't find my dice. Oh, please. I can't find them. I'm just
Use
gonna
mine.
use the thing over here. Do I have to add anything to it or no?
No, it's just 1d6.
Okay, sick. 6.
6?
Yeah.
Oh
Nice.
boy, alright,
Nice.
Sirius, you take
That big bee.
Sirius takes 6 damage from the thunderclap, and then so does our Big B. Alright.
Big B.
Big B, where is your health, Big B?
Can
Why you
Harry
gotta
do
be
the
like that?
Can Harry do the thunderclap?
Like you want him to roll for it to see if he takes
Can he
damage?
just like stand on my shoulder and as I cast it, he like claps his hands so it looks like he did
Okay,
it?
yes. He like stands up in the like he just looks like this amazing statue in the sky, and he
Super
swings his hands forward, and there's this huge thunderclap. Sirius falls over in surprise. And okay, and Big B takes 6 damage. All right, Big B. That is Sirius's turn.
All right.
Sirius, you did take damage on that last one. Your ears are ringing, but you didn't actually fall over, so you can take your turn. Big B is still attacking Talia, but is looking a little worse for wear.
May I use animal friendship on Big B?
I'm over here. They just thunderclap the shit out.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it wouldn't work on the swarm, but I might allow it on the Big B. So let me see
On
what you're
Big B.
on Big B. Do you have a morsel of food with you?
Morsel of food. I should. Absolutely.
It's kind of the
I mean, you should
material,
have
and I would
rabbit
allow
on
it.
you.
Shrimp if you want
Yeah,
it.
because
A piece
I
of
got
shrimp.
I bought a bunch of
Oh dear.
I bought food.
I also
So
have
yes.
rations if you need it.
I have rations.
Harry has shrimp. Put out there.
One point in time, whoever was with me bought a bunch of bread.
Yeah, that was me.
Seriously, you have a bunch of bread. You have
Yeah,
your
I have a
options
lot of
are a
bread.
bunch of bread, probably some crumbs, a rotting piece of shrimp, and
Yeah.
Sounds
I'll-
delicious.
I'll use my bread.
basically you
Uh,
put out a whole spread. Like you cut that bread, you put a shrimp on it, like you display it. That bee's
Oh,
like
yeah,
checking
looked
it
very
out.
fancy.
Let me just check his intelligence. I don't think he's very intelligent, so I think it's gonna be fine. It's probably a she, actually, really.
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher.
Yeah,
then
intelligence
so-
is 1. Okay, so then they have to succeed on a what throw? A wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay,
It has to
and
be-
what is the DC of that?
It has to get at least 11.
At least 11. Okay. Big B. Big B
Is that
takes a
good
look
O?
at your food spread. It like goes up to the food spread, like sits on the ground. It like strokes its little bee chin. Takes a look at the food, picks up the shrimp, puts it back down. Just super food critic. Does an angry little buzz and shoves the food back in your face. He rolled Big B rolled a 19 for wisdom check.
No, I
I'm
wanted
sorry,
a
Siri.
And
Food
fails
have
to
been
be
chopped.
charmed. This
I
is
wanna be-
garbage. You didn't even put spices on it. All right.
I'm so bad.
This beast now named Gordon Beezy. Okay.
This
Gordon. It's Gordon Ramby. Okay.
Oh my god. Gordon
Okay,
Ramsay.
gonna leave me hanging. Okay, cool.
Okay. Sorry, Dal, did you say something just there? I was laughing
Yeah,
at my
I
Gordon
said, I
Ramby.
said, what are you?
Oh, yeah, what are you? A honey sandwich. Okay. That's on to Bathatil. You are currently still being swarmed by bees. And then Big B has just denied the feast. And so you still have both of them against you. Big B is still looking a little shabby. The swarm has lost a few members, but is still pretty strong.
Oh, jeez.
I completely forgot I had a reaction that I could have used.
Oh no.
Sad. Oh well, it's fine. Do I think nope, maybe that was on my other character for the darks. No, that was dark campaign character. Oh no, it was this one. Okay, next time I get stabbed by a bee, they will regret it.
Okay.
But,
Next time we run into a beehive, I'll be ready. I like it.
Alright, so me moving away from the bees is going to cause me to disengage an opportunity attack, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll follow you. Yeah.
Ooh.
Take a stabby stab.
Then I will. Stupid only range spells. That's annoying. Alright, so I'm just gonna take my dagger and try to swing it through the swarm of bees.
Okay. Go for it. Roll me an attack roll.
20. Nat 20!
Woo!
Nat 20!
Hey.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You're definitely gonna hit a lot of the swarm of bees. Roll me your damage. Nice nat 20. Okay, so that's gonna be 2, but you double it to 4. Okay, so you definitely stab out with your dagger. It looks sweet as heck as you're like stabbing these individual bees in the face. They're still pretty strong, but they do take 4 damage, so that means you kill off kind of like 4 bees, sort of deal. So you
Mr.
super
Miyagi
quick
bees.
stab like 4 bees right out of the air. All right. Oh dear. Buzz off. Okay. The bee laughs at
Buzz
me.
off.
I haven't heard that one before. Shut up, Gordon Ramby. Okay, Bartholomew. That is that's your turn.
Love when Nicole has full conversations.
Okay.
Few
so
voices.
Bartholomew is up. So instead of attacking, I actually want to focus on support.
Okay.
Who has taken damage right now?
Talia.
I have taken 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say Talia
I've
hurt
taken 7.
Cirrus and
There's no such thing. That was all Harry.
Bathatil. Did you take any damage? They hit you, didn't they?
Yeah, I took 8.
Okay, so Cirrus and Bathatil have taken
who-
6 and 8 respectively.
Who's doing worse?
I mean that depends on their HP.
I
mean, I have
13.
13.
Okay, so Bathatil's doing worse.
We are all so squishy.
Still
Okay,
fishy.
so-
Attacked by bees, dead.
I am going to go ahead and
We're
cast
allergic,
a...
okay?
Bathatil is swelling up from her bee
Hey,
bites.
shut up!
Just swelling horrendously.
Incredibly allergic.
I don't talk during your turns.
Yes, you do.
It's alright.
It's okay.
Okay.
We're just
Go
doing the
ahead,
role
Dal.
play. Sorry, you go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I am going to cast a first level healing word.
All right.
Alright, let's see what I get. That is a 4.
Cool.
Awesome. Okay, so
God,
she gains
please.
4 back for
It's
you
a
there.
D4 plus 3.
So you rolled a 1 plus 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, awesome. So you gain back 4 health there. What was your healing word again? Forgot what.
Shoot,
You're
okay,
lucky
shit.
that I forgot the bad
Oh,
one that you said.
It was befuzzled.
That's not even right.
Befuzzle. But what healing word are you using, Bartholomew?
I'm checking the DMs. Damn it, where is it?
I think it was like a Latin word or something that you'd found.
Ouch, word.
Adela!
Okay. All right. Bartholomew shouts out, and Bathatil, you feel a bit of your swelling
Wait. I'm supposed
goes
to
down.
shout it? Okay. Let me try that
I mean,
again.
you could speak it quietly.
Mozilla!
There you go. Or maybe you sing it out.
Okay.
That's perfect. There you go. Yeah, you know what? I liked hearing all 3 versions, and I picked the singing one. That's the one. All right. That
Candace must have done every time.
that's back to the bees. All right. Big B is probably gonna attack Cirrus now that he's denied your spread there. So Big B going for Cirrus with a sting. He's going bomb massively with a 2. So I don't think he has an additional to that. Oh, it's +4, so 6, but that's still not gonna hit. Okay, so he comes swinging down, but maybe you like hold up a loaf of bread and he like pokes into the loaf of bread. And now he just has a piece of bread stuck on his stinger. That is the swarm. They are still probably after Bathatil, and Argonis, you also attacked them.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the swarm is probably gonna attack Bathatil as the original target. You're kind of in the way. Okay. They only rolled a 7. So they're not going to hit you. They're swarming around, but they're distracted by everybody flailing at them. And they've lost a few of their key captain members of the B squad from the daggers. So they're a little dysfunctional. Okay. That is Argonis' turn.
Let's keep swinging at the swarm.
Fantastic. All right. Swing at the swarm. Swarm. Swing.
15. Oh shoot, where'd it go? 17.
17, you're definitely going to hit the swarm. Roll me your damage.
Damage is 4.
Nice. All right, you take out another 4 bees. Bzz, 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 and they're all falling to the ground. You can see the other bees are like, bzz, bzz. There's like an epic battle happening on their side of things. It's like Lord of the Rings on the bee side. Okay, that's Talia's turn.
Sorry, I had a
No worries.
mouthful of mac and cheese.
Oh, jealous. Tally's eating mac and cheese.
Okay. So
Talia's
it's a little
distracted
bit
by
weird.
the spread of food. She's like eating the
Talia's just
sandwich.
sitting, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
The big bee's still up, right?
Big B still up.
Can I trying to figure out what to do. Can I use my
We don't have time for this. There's hungry people waiting.
hold my finger up to the bee. I'm like, you better stay there. Can I use my
Won't
spear?
survive in this kitchen. Yes, you can use your spear.
It is a 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, you gotta roll your d20 first to see if you'll hit. Gordon Ramby.
15.
15. You will hit Gordon Ramby. Now you can roll your damage.
1d6. So where? Okay.
I like the talking through it like yourself.
Where's my dice?
I literally just messaged
Oh,
a
there it
friend of
is.
mine about what's going on in the campaign right now, and I just said homebrew at its finest. We're fighting Gordon Ramby.
So it's a 1d6 plus 1.
1d6 plus 1. Okay.
Yeah, so I got a 6 plus 1. 7.
Ooh, 7. Oh
Nice.
my gosh. Talia, finish Gordon Ramby.
Oh,
Go.
I use so I like go to hit him with the spear, but then I trip and the spear like falls out of my hand. But when I grab it, I grab the wrong end. So instead of hitting it with the sharp end, I hit it with like the blunt end. And I kind of just like knock it out of the air.
You just squish it.
Just
You
accidentally
squish
hit it, and I'm
bee.
like, oh
Nasty
no!
bee juice squishes out. And Gordon Ramby falls to the ground. Your kitchen will never be clean. Ugh.
I
Okay.
turn to the group and I'm like, I did it!
Good job.
Yeah!
The swarm of
Huzzah!
bees
Good
buzzes
work.
angrily. You've taken out their leader. Swarm of bees is pretty angry about this. Okay. They are also... Yeah, they're... a little less effective because they are past the halfway point of their HP at this point. Okay, that is Cirrus's turn.
Oh,
Cirrus,
okay.
Gordon Ramby has been defeated, but the swarm of bees still remains.
Gonna look at Gordon Ramby and be like, "Fuck you."
It like twitches its little like middle bee finger at you
Arceus like climbs
as
onto
it
my shoulder,
dies slowly.
like cusses a mountain rat.
Arceus, such language.
Who died
Right.
My word, Mr. Rat.
I'm gonna just wave my scimitar at them.
Okay, just wave
Or
it.
at least
Are you gonna hit him with
try.
it, or are you gonna just wave it at them?
I'm gonna try hitting them. With
Okay.
My scimitar.
Okay. All right, roll your d20. Thank you so much for the host, Aaron.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the host.
I got a 10.
Yay! All right. That's not gonna hit. I don't know why I cheered for you, but
Why did you say
Yay!
yay?
I'm so sorry.
Get my hopes
I don't know.
up.
It didn't sounded really good.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
shot.
you didn't get them. Yay! Okay, that is sorry, Sears. You just wait. You literally just waved your scimitar around. Just flailed it. Bathe until that's your turn.
So the swarm is no longer attacking me.
The swarm is. I mean, they were attacking you on their last turn, yeah, but it's your
Okay.
turn now, so they're still around you.
Okie dokie. Let's try the dagger again, because that worked.
Step, 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 step. This whole fight just has really good imagery, and I'm loving it. I'm just loving
Aw,
it. Just
that's
imagining what's happening.
Oof.
What happened? What happened? Hold on.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna hit. I won't give you the yay. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, Bathe until you
I
don't
just
look
had to
quite
flail around
as cool
slowly.
on the second one. You were healed for a bit, but maybe your eye like swelled back up a little bit, so your depth perception's a little off. So you don't quite get the swarm this time, and they're a little bit angrier, so they're buzzing around like a little bit more erratically. Bartholomew, that is your turn.
Okay, so give me a bit of an idea what's going on. I kind of got lost after Gordon Ramby died.
I know we were all a little lost after Gordon Ramby
Yeah.
died. The world's
Oh,
the
Discord
world
chat.
is a little bit darker. Okay.
I'm getting like a million notifications.
That's what happened.
Silence for Gordon Ramby.
Moment of silence. F's in the chat for Gordon Ramby.
F's in the chat, people.
F's in the
Come on.
chat.
Respect.
Rip.
Respect. Respect the bee.
Respect the bee, dude. Respect the hive.
Yeah, you guys are killing bees. I mean, bees are like on the.
And
They're like going
you're in with
extinct,
the
man.
bee.
Yeah, Urine ruined it.
Okay, wait, so
Wow.
Gordon Ramby is down right now.
Gordon
right?
Ramby's
He's been
dead.
defeated.
He's been defeated.
Okay, so
The only thing left
hold on,
is
let me
half
look
of
at
the
my,
swarm.
Let me look at my character sheet real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my stat on this is. I need to take a look. Okay, so if I were to like see if he had anything on him, would that be an investigation check?
Yes.
Okay, so kind of far-fetched, but I mean, I am going to go ahead and roll a investigation check to see if he has any honey on him.
Sure.
Because I mean,
Wow, in the middle of battle looting.
I am support.
Bartholomew's a
Complain about
bard.
my
He
battle
needs
skills,
honey for his
so-
throat. He needs the
Inspire
honey for his singing voice. Really important. Okay. If you roll
Okay,
well enough, I'm
so
gonna give you
after-
honey, and it'll give you like a +1 to any like charisma singing check for the next 48 hours in game.
Okay, all right.
If you do roll well enough to find enough honey.
Okay, let's see. I rolled a 19 and I have a +3 on investigation.
Awesome. All right, you find a little like let's say you're scraping honey off this bee, and you find like a good couple tablespoons of honey, and a loaf of bread that was stuck on his stinger.
I just turned to him and really right now.
Yeah, so I'll let you keep. You can use the honey now. You can put it away if you've got something to keep it in, and you can use it at some other time for 48 hours of +1 to your charisma.
Let me see. I don't think I have anything I can keep it in.
You can ask if anybody has a jar, but I don't know. I don't know how willing they are to give you a jar in the middle of battle. What do you have, Bertha? Let's check your equipment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Candle, dagger, disguise kit. I will.
Okay, wait. I got.
You
rid
have a
of the
water
disguise
skin.
kit. That shouldn't be there.
You have a water skin. If you want to keep honey in a water skin.
I mean, I've got a cooking pot.
You know what? I'm not cooking it, but I could hold it in a cooking pot if you will lend it to me.
Okay.
Sure.
Bartholomew.
I'm just. Excuse me. May I use your cooking pot to hold this for now?
Just take it.
Argonis just like whips out a cooking pot from his bag and like throws it across the forest. All right, you successfully collect honey. You successfully collect honey in your pot.
Okay, remove one cooking pot from my inventory. Got it.
Let's hope you put your name on it so you get it back. All right, that is on to the bees.
Should I put that in my inventory?
Yep. Yeah, you can put that in your
let me do
inventory.
that.
You can take that to the bank, Bartholomew.
Thank you, Argonis. I assure you that this will come in use later.
Don't mention it.
Oh man. All right. That's the bees' turn. They're still swarming Bathe-the-Till.
I have to mute myself because I keep fucking laughing.
Let's see. Ooh, they rolled badly. They rolled a 7, so they're not gonna hit you, Bathe-the-Till. So you're okay.
Sweet.
They're still buzzing angrily, but they do not manage to sting you or bite you. That is Argonis' turn. Minus a pot.
Well, minus a pot. So, I'm just gonna keep swinging at the bees. So I throw the pot with one hand and swing. Oh my god, I can't. That's a 2. I miss.
No! You're throwing the pot with one hand and you go to like swing. You totally miss the whole swarm of bees. They just part in the middle and your staff goes right through them. Talia, that's your turn.
Can I use I guess I shouldn't use Thunderclap again. Can I use I just swing at them?
Yep, you can.
Okay, so D20 first, right?
Yes.
15.
15. Okay. You'll hit. So roll your
Okay,
damage.
And then I would. I can use my spear again, right?
Yeah.
It's +1. 4 + 1, so 5.
Perfect. Okay, so you hit for 5. So you kill off another 5 bees. There isn't too many left, and they're still swarming angrily, but there is not a lot of them left anymore. That is Cirrus's turn.
I want to kill these motherfucking bees. I'm gonna use my scimitar again. I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay. Roll
1,
your
3,
attack
20.
roll.
Oop, that. Okay.
Use the flat side this time.
Listen.
Hey, what is that item called? I can't find it on.
Oh, I made it up. So I'll give you some specific stats if you want, but you can probably fill it in. Sometimes it'll let you customize stuff.
Oh, and then I add 4. Oh, I keep forgetting to. Okay. 9.
Awesome. That's with your 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, I said awesome because you didn't hit. Okay.
Yeah, again, thank you.
Okay.
Stop doing that.
It's the teacher
Nicole.
in me. It's like even if you fail, I'm like, good job.
Hey,
God, this is
awesome.
so
Great,
rough.
great try.
Great job.
You tried so
Most
hard.
fat Red Bull
Yeah,
ever.
Dal, go ahead.
I found
Gold
out how
star.
to. I found out how to add it in in D&D Beyond, you can actually add custom equipment for.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you could. I've done it a
Okay,
couple
yeah,
times.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that then.
Yeah, so just type in what it's a jar of honey, a pot of honey.
Oh yeah.
You could even put the note in there of it being Argonas's pot.
I already put fucking cooking
return
pot,
pot to Argonas. And
Wash out
yeah,
afterwards.
you can jar of basically like couple tablespoons worth of honey. When taken for 48 hours, you gain a +1 to any charisma checks.
Okay.
So something like that. It doesn't have to be worded exactly, but as long as it's like that stat, I'm good. 48 hours +1 charisma.
Hi,
Because
Kerbert.
I like making things up. Okay. That is Bathatill's turn. We have a very small swarm of bees still attacking you all.
All right. Let's try this dagger thing again. Maybe I can be cooler this time.
All right. You like flip it in your hands trying to be cool. Roll your attack.
19 to hit. Yeah.
You are gonna hit the swarm of bees. Roll your damage.
3.
All right. All right, you take out 3 more bees. There is like 3 bees left, you guys. You got this. There's so few. Just gotta kill them off. Bartholomew, that's your turn
Anyone
again.
have a can of Raid?
Right? Where's the bug spray?
Okay, so since I have looted the honey off of the bees,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and take out these last bees.
All right.
Okay, so
If Bartholomew finishes them off after you guys have like done so much work.
Oh my god.
He got some
Oh
honey.
my
He's gonna epically finish off these 3 bees.
okay, so let me see what I have to roll for attack now. Okay, let me.
Yeah, roll your well, what are you gonna attack with? What's your
Well, I have
Let's
both my
see.
dagger and my rapier, and you remember
Yes.
that I can fight with 2 weapons.
Yes, you can. So you can 100% do an
So
attack with
just-
each.
Just to be safe, I can go ahead and roll for both of them. Okay, I need a D4 and a D8. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for my dagger first.
You gotta roll your d20 first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
yep, yep.
roll a d20
I
and
knew
then it's
that.
+4 for
I
either
totally
of
knew
them.
that.
Yeah, so go for your dagger first. Roll your d20.
Okay.
And then we'll add
It is
4.
a 19.
You get a 23 in total, so you're 100% gonna hit the bees. Then, so this is your dagger, so roll your 1d4 +2 now, and I'm just gonna see if you finish off the bees in one move.
All right, and I got a 4.
You finish the bees!
Huzzah!
So Bathatil has just attempted to finish off all the bees. You do like a pretty good job. You finish off half of them. Bartholomew, gets up from, dusts himself off, puts his honey away, and leaps into action with the flair of an expert dagger wielder, and flourishes his dagger and finishes off the last 3 bees. Do you want to do
Walk
anything
away.
fancy? Because that was a pretty good roll. Bartholomew, how would you like to finish them off?
Let me see. I'm trying to think of what stat this would use. I want to do like. I hate to reference the shitty game, but you know when you kill someone in Fortnite, you can do a dance.
Yeah.
Sure.
an emote.
I want to dance on them, not like a shitty Fortnite dance, but like I want to dance on them.
All right, you dance.
What stat would I need for that? Because I want to roll to see how good this dance actually is.
Roll me a
if the DM
charisma,
allows
a
it.
performance check.
Perform it.
So d20 and your performance modifier.
Okay, and I've got a +4 on that, so I'm probably gonna do pretty good here. I got a 10.
Yay!
That's an average dance.
So
Yeah, it's an okay dance. I think what
Shimmy.
happens is like the dance is like fairly good, but everybody is in such a like mood about you collecting
We're so
honey.
pissed about the bees.
And like everybody's like been stung, and like Bathatil's like swelling up from her bee allergy, and like you're just dancing kind of like
actually, wait. I just
awkwardly in the middle.
I just realized. I know this is kind of going against like the rules of combat and all that, but is there any way I could take a second action and heal somebody up?
We're gonna be out of initiative now, and so you're gonna be welcome to heal people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I take a look.
Rest soon,
So
so-
basically,
Yes.
is it still my turn? I can heal people now.
You can heal people, but the party's
Okay.
talking about maybe taking a rest anyway, so you might not need to.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah, I
actually
Yeah.
we got so invested in the random event, I completely forgot we were about to take a rest.
I think at
Totally.
this point we should take a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I agree. I would like my spell slot back.
I mean, I'm doing fine. I don't know about you guys, but
I wonder why.
Really? Thanks.
Maybe because you spent 3
Shut the
turns
fuck
collecting
up.
honey.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm laughing. I'm
Honestly-
laughing to myself because all I can picture is Bartholomew dancing, like Guardians of the Galaxy. So I've posted, I posted a GIF in the Discord.
Did too.
But just like.
okay, I'm just
you know-
gonna put this out there. Considering I have not, this is the first instance of me doing dumb shit. Bards are known for their shenanigans. You guys are gonna have to get used to it. I'm sorry.
No, I like
but
it. The
I'm
imagery
not-
is
Nobody
there.
would
This
say
whole
it.
fight was just full of good imagery, and I appreciate that for a random encounter. I think it gave us a lot.
You guys
Alright.
are definitely gonna have to
Random
get used to my
encounter.
bardic shenanigans because
Gordon
that's not the first
Ramsay.
event. It won't be the last.
We're already used to dumbass moves.
That's
We have
so
no
You
true.
met me?
We have plenty
Every
of
time I
dumbass
play, I
in the
run
group.
head first into battle, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. People get thrown, put into
The bard
drinks.
that's not a bard.
Yeah. All right. So you have successfully killed the bees. Congratulations. It is definitely dark now, and it is pretty dark. You could have your long rest if you'd like. Everyone can heal up, or you can continue on. It's totally up to you.
Rest.
Rest.
All
Take a
right.
long rest.
Sounds good. You folks take your long rest. This road is fairly safe, so I won't make you roll for any encounters during the night, as you're getting closer to the capital now. Okay, so you take your long rest, and you awake in the morning. It's sort of a drizzly day outside. Dead bees remain around you on the path, and you all have had your long rest, and you may heal up. So, do you continue?
Everyone good to go?
Guess so.
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Hazel, you good? Or not? You good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Oh.
Hazel sort of like wakes up with a start. She like
Slept through all of it.
she like swats at her stuff around her. And, oh, I thought there was more bees. We're okay. It was just a dream. It's all okay.
I mean,
I had the
We did
weirdest
fight
dream that I
some
was in some sort of cooking competition and a bee was directing it. I'm just glad I'm awake. I'm just glad I'm
it
awake.
wasn't.
Okay,
it wasn't
so-
a dream, hun.
Wait,
So-
what?
Bartholomew's pretty much already been up, and he's just looking at everybody, and he says, "Good morning, everybody. I do apologize for what happened yesterday. Is everybody okay now?"
Honey
Can Harry steal
collector.
the honey out of his bag?
You want to attempt
Actually-
to steal the honey?
Yeah. Or steal the pot.
Um,
Harry wants to steal the pot.
Harry wants to steal the pot.
Honestly, I was just
Or-
thinking
yeah.
about giving it to him in the first place, so...
He steal it? It'll be funny that way.
Okay. Harry can roll a sleight of hand.
I was gonna
Can
give
you-
it to you
Yeah,
anyway,
hold
you
on,
ungrateful
down.
little shit!
Okay, Bartholomew, I would have you roll, but I know that you don't really want him to steal it, so I don't want to force your character into it. But can you tell
it's not
me?
that I don't want him to steal it. I wanted to give it to them.
Yeah, tell me
Okay,
what
well,
he would
Harry
have to
wants to steal
roll.
it.
Tell me what Harry would have to roll to steal it without you noticing. You can pick. You can pick any number. Difficult rolls are obviously 16 or higher.
Why am I picking a number? Shouldn't I roll against them?
I was gonna make you roll, but I didn't want to force you to roll if you didn't want to. That's all. So I was giving you the option. You can pick the level of difficulty, or if you want to roll and leave it completely up to chance.
I'll
that's
just
up to
go and roll against them.
you. All right, sounds good. So you're gonna roll a perception check then.
Alright.
So, Talia, if you want to roll for Harry for me for a sleight of hand check. He's pretty small and nimble, so it'd be a dexterity check. So I'd give him a +2 to whatever you're rolling. And then For Dal, it would be your perception check.
So it's 1d20 plus
I got a 5, and I got a -1 too.
Oh no.
a 17.
And Harry gets a 17. Okay. Harry's gonna sneak in there and get that pot of honey, and he's gonna take it away. Is Harry taking it to eat it?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
He's gonna Winnie Pooh it. When we look over, his head's gonna be like the pot is gonna be on his head.
Okay.
Sticky.
Bartholomew, you don't notice him take it, but suddenly all of you hear this like loud slurping noise as Harry the Otter has the pot of honey on top of his head, and he is licking the last of it.
I was going to give that to you. Did you really have to steal it?
Yes,
The-
he
I
did.
just,
He
I
is
just
an
looked at
otter.
Talia. Just make sure I get that back, please.
Like, nah,
Jonas,
like,
go
okay.
ahead and take it.
What are we playing? Okay. You're gonna go take it?
Well, I wasn't expecting this to come out.
I know. I was like, what is that? Okay. If it starts talking, I'll be like, what?
Why must you guys be this fucking ungrateful? I was gonna give it to you anyway. Did you really have to fucking
Oh, it's for
steal
the
it?
comedic effect.
Calm down.
Okay.
Oh, I'm calm.
Okay.
Okay, so Argonis, you're gonna take the pot off his head?
Sure.
Alright.
I'll wipe it off a little bit.
You get your pot
put it
back,
back in
yeah.
my bag.
You're so disappointed that it's sticky, even though it had a writing on it that said don't put sticky things in it. Harry's like kind of covered in
Harry's
honey,
super thankful.
but the honey like gives you +1 in charisma, so he looks like extra cute.
Oh, dapper
So,
little thing.
Harry now has +1 in charisma for the next 48 hours. So
Like
if anybody
sheen to
needs
his fur.
if anybody needs to persuade anybody, send Harry first, I guess. All right. Okay. So you folks have woken up. Harry's had his honey. And you guys are ready to get back on the road.
I think during that long rest would have been
Mhm.
the right time to remember that letter in the RP chat. That's when Argonis would have written it.
Ooh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
I actually need to go read that.
Do you want us to read it, Argonis? Or would you wanna
well,
keep it
I
a
didn't
secret?
really bring that up. I
half the-
just
half the group can probably read it because it's written in Druidic.
Okay. Let's keep it. Yeah, if you're interested to see Argonis's letter that he's writing, this is regarding the
Events that happened in the village.
yeah, and the werebears, right? And you were sending
Yeah.
and you were asking for some help with that and like assistance and asking the druids like protect the forest and stuff. So if you're
Right.
interested in seeing the letter, join the Discord. Ooh.
I'm not sponsored.
Oops, we already. Oops. Well, you get another one. Ken really wanted to do it a second time.
But yeah.
Awesome. Okay, yeah.
After that, back down the trail.
Perfect. Okay. So we're going to see you finish up writing your letter. You all begin your path down back towards the capital and on your way. It's drizzling slightly outside, like I said. The weather is not as nice as the day before. And as you head through the woods, you hear a scream.
Oh god,
Oh,
again?
dear.
Always.
Oh my
What
word.
is it with us and combat?
I guess
almost like
danger
there's this
must lurk around
unseen
every corner
force.
with us around.
It's like there's almost this unseen force that just keeps throwing these random events at us.
Right? It's
Right,
like
it's insane.
it's like someone's controlling it.
Like a master, kind of.
Yeah, like a dungeon master. Okay. All right.
Anyway.
They're called wait and see.
You have a scream. You heard a scream. You heard a scream.
Enough
Alright.
fourth wall breaking.
Never enough fourth
scream.
wall breaks.
Honestly, I'd be happy if that was canon.
All right. What do you do?
Run towards the scream?
Towards the scream. Okay. The Cirrus is
Yep.
on the way.
I'm behind Cirrus.
Perfect. Cirrus, roll me.
Oh fuck's sake. Why do I
Maybe
do
maybe like
That's
in.
all.
I did nope. Hold on. Hold
Hold
on.
on. Okay.
Roll me. I'm trying to think of like what check this would be. Maybe perception or investigation. You can choose. I'll let you pick your favorite. Of if you just know which direction it came from.
Always have a favorite.
You pick your favorite.
You pick your favorite.
I personally
your own
like
adventure.
perception. So
I like investigation though.
investigation is nice, but I prefer perception.
Okay, roll your perception check.
Let's see. Plus 3, 12.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's enough. It was pretty close. So you can hear it sort of off to the right. So as you run down the path, you actually notice that there is a path going off to the right. And the scream seems to have come from that direction.
Alright, I'm gonna take a turn right.
Awesome. Is anybody else following Xeris? We have Orgonis.
I'm following.
Okay.
Following.
Okay.
At this point, I'm gonna start flying because it's easier because Hazel's still on my back.
Okay, so Hazel's on your back. Bartholomew? Still?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and follow him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Basically, Cirrus flies off. You all are like, well, I guess we should follow him. And then you all follow him through the woods, and the horse follows you guys too, because the horse is a nosy horse. Okay, so Angwin's pretty smart. He can handle himself. He's a good horse.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Of course, the horse. So you follow down the path. How do I want to do this?
I don't know.
All right, here we
Do you
go.
want to do this?
Cirrus.
Question.
Right.
You fly down the path. Some of the trees start to encroach on the path, so you can't quite see the path underneath them. They're like a little bit scraggly. Some of the leaves have fallen off, and you can't quite see underneath them. As you're flying, you feel a little bit nervous. Hazel's like, I don't know what's going on, but that scream sounded really bad. And you're flying over the forest. Then you spot a little bit of a clearing that looks pretty nice. And you see someone lying in the middle of the clearing.
I do a perception.
You're
like
not
it.
there. You guys are following along behind on the
Oh,
path, but
just
Cirrus
here.
flew on
Okay.
ahead. Yeah.
I guess I'll land and go and try and see what this person is doing. If
Sure.
they're alright.
Yeah. You land in the field, or the little clearing, and you walk up and you notice that it's a very small person. It's like a human child. And they're lying face down in the clearing.
I'm gonna lay my hand on them and try shaking them, seeing if they'll get up.
Okay. You put your hand on him. The kid jumps up. You found me! And then goes, "Wah!" And tears off into the woods. You hear him shouting out, and then a bunch of other kids come pouring out of the woods around you, and they're all
What the fuck is happening?
"Whoa!" They're like, "What are you?" And they're all coming up and pulling at your cloak, and they're jumping up to touch your horns, and they're just swarming you. Just this whole crowd of children.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up and wave my arms.
They're like,
Be like,
"Whoa!
"Get the fuck off me!
Do you have
I'm a
wings?
demon."
A
Yes, I have
demon?
wings.
Whoa! Can you
Whoa!
fly?"
Yeah, I can. Do you want to fly?
Yeah.
I'm-
They're like,
I'm
me,
gonna
me,
fly.
me, me, me,
There
too.
it is.
Yeah, at this
I don't
point,
think this is a good idea.
at this point, you all have made it down the path. You went through the creepy forest, and you make it into this cute little clearing. You see Cirrus is being swarmed by small children.
Cirrus is kind of happy with this because he loves kids. He's just trying to entertain them, and the fact that these kids are complimenting him makes his heart swell.
The one
So he's just-
the one snotty-nosed kid that you woke up, where he comes running back in okay, it's fine. Oh, we're flying now. Okay, I was
Yeah, we're
never
yeah.
scared. I was fine.
yeah,
He's
I'm sure you're very brave. I'm gonna pick him up and put him on my shoulders.
he's super excited. They're all like, "Yeah, king of the forest. Yeah."
Yeah.
And they're all super excited. Hazel's like, "What is happening?"